to get things done. Rushing till life's no fun. All I really wanna do is live and die. I met her and don't know why. Don't know why.
No, it's can't beat it. I got to drive so fast. It's not you. But it was 0 to 60 in 5.2. See, what's funny is there's all these weird little kid things like live and die. It was living day, but it was like live and day. It wasn't even a word. And then the 5.2 was 542. And so nothing makes any sense.
0 to 60 and 5.42.
Nailed it. We did it. We know. What do you know? Any songs? Every single word.
Yes. Many.
Like what?
There are so many songs, mostly 90s country songs.
You know every word?
Yeah, because that's what, like, they're still all in here. I may not have heard them in, like, 20 years, but I will be just, like, surfing the radio, and I'll hear just, like, the smallest little, like, and I'm like, oh, shit, this is that song! And I sing along, and I'm like, I know every word to this 20-year-old song.
She used to sign her letters with the X's and O's.
Whiskey for my men, beer for my horses. You know that one?
Oh, I don't like all this country vibes.
Toby Keith.
Yeah, you're putting out all these dumb. I just want to.
No, but like, do you understand how deep that song is?
Yes, I know.
He's literally feeding beer to a horse.
Beer's mine, Ed, Mr. Ed.
I want to see you fight a horse for beer.
Dude, I love my beer.
Give me my beer, you fucking horse.
I was gonna. So now here's a good concept, a good conversation we could have.
I hope this is all about you fighting a horse.
Yeah. Now, what weapons do I have at my disposal?
Fist. That's it.
I just gotta.
You're both going bare knuckle.
Man, if there was a scenario where I had to fight a horse, yep, I'm done.
You would fail.
I'm done.
You would be done, dead.
I don't think there's a man that could kill a horse.
The mountain? Yeah.
What is your ideal drinking scenario? If you go to one of these bars and they got a jukebox and they're playing fucking Toby Keith, and you're sitting there and you're like, hell yeah, this is a dumb song, and I'm drinking beer and talking to my buddies, is that ideal? Are you more?
That's not bad.
You like that vibe?
I'm cool with that. I like when I go to places and there's a jukebox, I like to play exactly what I would like to hear at that moment without any regard for anyone else in the room.
Good for you. There's this app called Touch Tunes.
Matty, sponsored by Touch Tunes.
Touch Tunes, pay us.
Yeah, we're not actually sponsored, but we would totally take a sponsorship from Touch Tunes. The last time I was using the Touch Tunes, I played John Cena's theme music in the Rose in the bar.
I play Ode to Joy. It's 13 minutes long, and I walk out the bar. Peace.
Maybe Touch Tunes doesn't want to sponsor us.
My ideal drinking scenario would be...
Wait, but is there something to drink?
Beer! Get some beer. Hop over that, dear. Oh, finally. Let's get some drinks. What's in my fridge?
A lot. Nothing but alcohol.
Like what?
Do you want something like hoppy? Or classic?
Classic.
I got those alcoholic beverages for us to drink on the show. That's not how hands work.
No, you have to put it on the palate.
Sit
no, you have
on
to put
the
it.
thing. Okay, that's not great. Don't open that right away now. You waited till you were 21 to drink, though.
Mm-hmm. My friends in high school were lame-os, nerds. No. We didn't want to be a part of that, and so
I don't know what it was either. Like my group of friends, none of us really drank in high school.
I had no like religious hang-ups or anything.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a reason. I think all of us were just like happy not doing it. Mm-hmm. And there was enough horror stories of people who had gotten drunk on weekends and done dumb things, so we didn't want that life.
Isn't that the most... Okay, so did you have a concern of what it would turn you into?
Oh, yeah. I thought it was like 0 to 60. Like, those are the only two options. Like, I'm either sober in 5, 4, 2. So that the concept of being drunk, I was always fearful of the... I didn't like theme park rides. I didn't like getting dizzy.
I didn't
so the idea of like being nauseous.
I was like, I had
bad.
this concept that if you got drunk,
you're gonna puke.
You're gonna be so spinny.
That's my thing. Is like I'm gonna be angry, aggressive, like pukey, like all these things. All the dwarfs.
The one thing I continually struggle with is I will have too much fun, or I'll do too much, or I'll just get in the habit. I'm very
there's a country song called "Too Much Fun." So now, because of the theme of the video, no matter what they say I've done, I ain't never had too much fun.
I have had way too much fun. Too much fun you forget, and too much fun you hurt your body. And
ooh, yeah, see, that's not being responsible.
And you don't want to do that. And so
I do feel like we may be like pushing the idea of drinking right now.
Yeah, we are. Sure.
I don't think we should.
If you want to do it, do it. And if you're of age,
responsibly of age.
Don't fucking drive. Don't be an idiot.
Don't
Montana's
drive.
DUI problem is an actual thing, so don't do it.
We are lucky enough to live in a very small town that we can walk home very easily.
I roller skate. He walks real fast behind me.
Well, you pull me on a rope.
Yep, it's like Overwatch.
But if you live in a bigger town, take a taxi
Or
an Uber, get a friend. Obviously,
hop on the back of someone.
Hopefully, most people
like
know this
Yoda.
by now.
Yeah.
Don't fucking drink and drive.
It's real bad. Don't.
Even if you're like, I'm fine. It's good. It's fine.
I just love beer. For me personally, a lot of like what we do when we hang out, it's either like, let's go get some food and get a drink and talk.
Yeah, we don't hang out and like, let's get a case of beer and hang out.
No.
It's usually like, let's have a couple cocktails.
Mm-hmm.
Or like a beer at a brewery or something like that, and just talk. It's the social thing. Like the idea is like, oh, we're gonna hang out and talk.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it at a brewery.
Yeah, a cold beer after work, a drink after work, like after a long shift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Please.
I'll tell you what, brother. Speaking of substances, real quick side note. I'm pretty sure I've been watching a lot of old wrestling recently, like late '80s.
Oh!
90s. I'm pretty sure all of them pure cocaine brain.
Yeah.
Like, that's all. Like, when you watch those things, you see the Ultimate Warrior or Hulk Hogan, you're just like, oh, brother, I'm gonna tear your head off and poop in the neck. Like, all this stuff. Like, you think... That's... probably somebody said that once.
Don't poop in my neck!
But, like, yuck. You look back and you're like, oh, they're like cartoonish, aggressive characters. But I'm pretty sure it's just cocaine.
Yeah, cocaine and steroids.
Yeah.
Like a little cocaine cocktail.
I think that's all it is. Don't do cocaine.
Don't do cocaine.
Don't do cocaine.
I mean...
Unless you're a wrestler in the late 80s.
Try
which
it.
you're not.
Try anything once, honestly.
What if Hulk Hogan's watching this? What if Hulk Hogan's watching this and he's the one person that is a wrestler in the late 80s? Shit.
You're
that racist?
Yeah, you're fucking racist and I don't appreciate your stupid nature of life.
Dude, I had the wrestling buddy. I used to beat him up and I used to dress up like him.
It's real sad when you realize your heroes are just terrible people.
Many of our heroes are terrible people.
Bill Cosby.
Was he a hero of yours?
The Jell-O commercials were amazing.
Not his comedy.
No.
Not his TV show.
The commercial.
I love pudding pop. This is like the worst note to end the video on. Let's list terrible people who have been terrible for a long time, but we maybe didn't know it.
I'm gonna be a terrible person. I already kind of am. I'm a nice boy, but I'm a terrible person.
You're not as terrible as those two.
Oh, I don't do bad things. I just am kind of an ass.